just bring yourselves onto your mat, cross-legged on the floor, and place the hands into your knees first. Draw the shoulders up and back and down. Relax them away from the ears. Close the eyes here maybe for a second. And take a few deep breaths in through the nose first. And then open the mouth and exhale. Inhale through the nose. And open the mouth and exhale. One more time. Inhale through the nose. And open the mouth and exhale. Very good. Bring the hands together into heart center. And if you'd like to practice with an intention today or set an intention for the next 30 minutes, feel free to do so. An intention can be anything from maybe moving with more awareness, maybe a bit listening more to your body, or just maybe trying to challenge yourself a little bit more and don't let your mind stop you from doing maybe a little bit more. Take a deep breath in through the nose once more. And open the mouth and exhale. And open the eyes. And we'll place both hands down next to our sitting bones. Leave the left hand down. Inhale the right arm up and over to the left hand side. Push the right shoulder away from you towards the back. One inhale. Lengthen the rib cage. Exhale here. Inhale, lengthen the right rib cage. And exhale here. Very good. And inhale, come all the way up, right hand down. Inhale the left arm up and over to the right hand side, pushing the left shoulder towards the back. Inhale. Exhale, see if you can lengthen to the side without slouching. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. And inhale, come all the way up and we'll walk both hands right out in front of you. So inhaling, lengthening the spine, keeping the neck in line with the spine, so no need to drop the chin into the chest. Exhale here. One more breath. Inhale, see if you can walk them out just a little bit more. Keep the sitting bones on the ground. And exhale here. Very good. Then inhale, walk the hands in towards you. Place the hands right in front of you. And we come to all fours. Take a second here to align yourself. Wrists are underneath the shoulders, shoulder distance apart. Index finger pointing to the front. Knees are hip distance apart, underneath the knees. Toes tucked or untucked, whatever works for you. We drop the belly and look up for cow pose. And then on an exhale, we move into cat pose. Drawing the belly button towards the spine, doming the spine, looking towards the navel. Exhale. Drop the belly button, look up. And then inhale, draw the belly button in towards the spine, into cat. A few more at your own time. Exhale. And then inhale, drawing the belly button up. Exhale, out of the pose. And then inhale, into your cat. One more round. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, we'll come to neutral. Inhale the right arm out to the front, left leg goes back. Heel to toe alignment. Then inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, lengthen. Try to keep the leg in line with the spine. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, elbow to knee. Exhale, lengthen. One more time. Inhale, elbow to knee. And exhale, lengthen. Very good. Place the hand down and knee down. And start drawing some circles with your hips into one direction. So get some movement into your wrists, into your hips. And also switch directions. So go the opposite way. And then slowly, slowly, we come to neutral again. This time, we're going to inhale the left hand out to the front and the right leg goes back. Inhale, we draw the elbow and the knee in towards the chest. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, elbow to knee, see if you can hug it in a little bit more. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, squeeze it in a bit higher. Exhale, lengthen one more time. Inhale, elbow to knee. And exhale, lengthen. Very good. Place the hand down, the knee down, tuck the toes under, and push back to the very first downward facing dog. So take any adjustments, spreading the 10 fingers very wide, index finger pointed to the front, pedaling through the feet, walking out the dog, looking towards the navel. And then, when you had enough of the movement, just try to find stillness. Push the shoulders away from the ears, bend slightly in your elbows, and look towards the navel. 3 breaths here. Inhale, tailbone up to the sky. Exhale, the heels down to the ground. Inhale, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, the heels come down just a tiny little bit more. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Inhale, look towards the front of the mat, coming to your tiptoes, and with small steps, walk all the way to the front of the mat. When you reach the front of the mat, grab hold of opposite elbows, shake yes with your head, shake no with your head, and just swing here from side to side like a rag doll. So let gravity pull you down. And then let go of the elbows and just sweep your hands on the ground, moving from side to side. And then slowly, slowly come to the center, and with knees bent a lot here, roll all the way up to standing. Head and shoulders come up last. When you're up, just draw the shoulders up and back and down into one direction, towards the back. And then bring them to the front as well. So go the opposite way, really exaggerating the movement here. Very good. And then we come to the front of the mat if you're not already. The big toes touch, heels are slightly apart, straight legs, strong foundation. Inhale, bring the arms up, hands touch, look up to the sky if you want, shoulders away from the ear. Exhale, forward fold. Straighten out the legs, inhale on and lengthen the spine here. And then exhale, plant the hands, step back into a plank. 2 options here, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga with straight spine if you do the halfway push-up. Then inhale, upward facing dog, chest to the front, shoulders away from the ears. Push them down. And then exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. If it's too much for your wrists, you can drop down onto your forearms into dolphin. Inhale, tailbone up to the sky. Exhale, heels down to the mat. Inhale, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, the heels come down just a tiny little bit more. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. And inhale, look towards the front of the mat. Bend the knees, jump, step, or hop all the way through. Straighten out the legs, look up. And then Exhale, forward fold. Bring the nose towards the knees. Inhale, swing those arms up. Palms touch. And exhale, hands down into heart center. Inhale, arms up, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, straighten out the legs, look up. Exhale, plant the hands, jump or step back into a plank. Lower yourself down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. We inhale the right foot all the way to the front of the mat. Drop the left knee down and tuck the left toes and come up into a high, low lunge here. Exhale, frame the front foot, tuck the left toes under, step back into a plank, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, always hugging the elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, tuck the toes under, push up. Downward facing dog. Inhaling the left foot in between your hands, dropping the right knee down and tucking the right toes. Come up, low lunge. Exhale, frame the front foot, tuck the right toe under, push back into a plank, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga on an exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. If it's too much, drop down into your forearms or into a child's pose. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look towards the front of the mat, bend the knees, jump, step, or hop all the way through. Straighten out the legs, look up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, swing those arms up, palms touch at the top. And exhale, hands into heart center. Stand salutation view. Sit down into a chair pose, as if there was an invisible chair behind you. Arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, straighten out the legs, look up, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands. Try to jump back this time into a plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. All the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. This time we inhale the right leg all the way to the front of the mat. Left heel comes down, warrior 1. Right hand side, arms up, palms touch if you can. Exhale, frame the front foot, step back into a plank, knees, chest, chin, or halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg all the way to the front of the mat. Right heel down, palms together. Warrior 1, left hand side. Exhale. Frame the front foot, step back into your plank, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Roll over the toes, upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, tailbone up to the sky. Exhale, the heels down to the mat. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale, look towards the front of the mat. Bend the knees, jump, step, hop, all the way through. Straighten out the legs, look up. And then exhale, forward fold. Then prepare to sit down into that invisible chair again. Swing the arms up. Thighs together, knees together. And exhale, Come all the way up to standing. One more round. Inhale. Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale, look up. Then exhale, plant the hands, jump or step back into your plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, always looking to the front. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right foot quietly if you can to the front of the mat. Left heel down. One big inhale to come up into warrior one. Exhale, frame the front foot, step back into a plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. And we continue. Left foot forwards. In between your hands. Right heel down. Palms together. Big inhale. Come up. And then exhale. Frame the front foot. Step back. Into a plank. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale. Upward facing dog. And exhale. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Lengthen your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Final breath. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Inhale, look towards the front of the mat. Bend the knees and only step the right foot all the way through. This time we come up into a high lunge. Arms up, the hips are square to the front edge of the mat. You bend down into the front leg so you get a nice 90-degree angle here. Then bring the hands onto your hips. Shift the weight into your right leg and we come up into a warrior 3. So lifting up the back leg, use your right hand if you want on the ground or keep those hands on the hips. Try to find something to gaze at that doesn't move. Inhale. Exhale, one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Then step it back into a high lunge again. Exhale. We frame the front foot and step back into your plank. Feel free to go down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, or push straight back into a downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Final breath. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Then inhale, look towards the front of the mat. Bend the left knee and step the left foot forward. Coming up into a high lunge. Bend a bit more down into the front leg. The back leg is active, so do not bend in it, but keep it straight. Inhale here. And then exhale, bring the hands down into your hips. Shift the weight into the left leg. Shoot the back leg off the mat and come into a warrior 3. You can use your hands to balance on the floor or use them as plane wings or keep them onto your hips. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Step it back. Come up into a high lunge again. Then frame the front foot and step back into a downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Final breath. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Inhale, look towards the front of the mat and hop into seated. So bring your sitting bones down and extend both legs out to the front. Bringing the right knee in towards your chest. We're going to step it over to the left. So it comes to the outside of the left thigh. You can keep the left leg where it is, or bend the left knee, bringing the left heel towards the right sitting bone. So you're in a crisscross position. We inhale, arms up, palms together, down into heart center. We're going to hook the left elbow onto the outside of the right knee. So twisting over towards the right hand side. Option 1 is to stay here with the thumbs in heart center. Option 2 is to drop your right hand down behind your right sitting bone. And option number 3 is to go for the bind. Threading your left arm through the little hole from the outside of the right thigh. And the left hand goes behind and grabs hold of the right. So, staying here for 3 breaths, looking over your right shoulder towards the back. Twisting here. Inhale. Lengthen your spine. Exhale. Twist. Inhale. Lengthen the spine. Exhale. Twist. Final breath. Inhale. Lengthen the spine. And exhale. See if you can twist just a tiny little bit more. Very good. If you're in the bind, just let go of the bind. And everybody counter twist to the left hand side. Opening up your chest, taking a deep breath here. And then exhaling here. And coming again to the center, extending the left leg out to the front, bringing the right knee again towards your chest and right heel over to the right hand side, dropping the right knee out to the right, inhaling both arms up, and with a slight tilt towards the left hand side, we're going to exhale and try to grab hold either of your left toes, ankle, shin, wherever you get, or hook yourself onto, so grabbing hold of anything you have around a cable and hooking that onto the sole of the foot so you can push yourself and pull yourself closer. 3 breaths here. Keep the neck in line with the spine, so no need to drop the chin in towards the chest, but keep on looking at your toes. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold, inhale, lengthen, exhale. See if you can pull yourself just a tiny little bit closer. 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Then let go and walk your hands in towards you, extending the right leg out to the front. Left knee in towards the chest and stepping the left heel up and over to the outside of the right thigh. Right leg can stay where it is, or we bend into the right knee, bring the right heel towards our left sitting bone. Inhale. Arms up, palms touch at the top, and then exhale. Bring those hands down into heart center. We're twisting towards the left hand side this time. Hooking the right elbow onto the outside of the left knee. Pushing our thumbs and our prayer again back into our heart center. Looking over the left shoulder, twisting our torso towards the left. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, dropping the left hand down behind you. And option 3 is going through the bind. Right hand threading through the little hole. Left hand comes around and grabs hold of the right. Looking over the left shoulder towards the back. Try to straighten your spine. And then exhale with twist. Inhale. Lengthen. Exhale. Twist. Inhale. Lengthen. Exhale. Twist. 1 more breath. Inhale. Lengthen. And exhale. twist. And let go of the binding for the bind, and everyone counter twist towards the right hand side. Taking a deep breath here. And then exhaling. Very good. Straightening out the right leg if it's not already straight. And we step the left heel up and over to the left hand side, dropping the left knee towards the left hand side. With a slight tilt to the right hand side, we inhale. And then we exhale and fold forwards. Grab hold of wherever you get. And keep on looking at your toes. Neck in line with the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Final breath. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. And inhale. Walk the hands in towards you. And extend both legs out onto the mat. We're going to come down onto our back. We're going to go for a modified inversion today. So place your hands underneath your sitting bones. So as if you were sitting onto your top of your hands, so the palms facing down towards the mat. We're just going to extend the legs out, straighten out the legs to the sky so that they're like in a nice straight line, pointing the toes up. If your knees are bent and if that feels more comfortable, perfectly fine. And we're just going to stay here for 5 breaths. Inverting. Inhale. Exhale. If the legs shake, that's perfectly fine. Just try to find stillness here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Final breath. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Remove your hands underneath your sitting bones and extend the legs out onto the mat. Bringing the right knee in towards your chest. We flip it over towards the left hand side, opening our right arm and looking over our right shoulder to decompress any tension at our lower back here. Just for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. And inhale. Bring the right knee back in towards your chest and extend it out to the mat. Inhaling the left knee in towards your chest. Grab hold of it with the right hand. Flip it over to the right hand side. Opening up your left arm to the left hand side. Looking over your left shoulder. 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. And inhale. Come all the way to the center again. Hug both knees in towards your chest. And maybe start circling them in opposite directions. So just opening up your hips here. And then switching directions. So going the opposite way. Very good. And then hug the knees in towards your chest and start rocking forwards and backwards, either grabbing hold of the back of your thighs or the shins. And then eventually you come all the way up and we meet again in cross-legged where we started this class, bringing the hands into your knees, drawing the shoulders up and back and down, straight spine, hugging the belly in and the pelvis in towards the spine, closing the eyes here for a second. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, and then opening the mouth and exhaling. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth. And let go. Inhale once more. And open the mouth and release. Bring the hands together into heart center, into Anjali Mudra. Take a second here to bring your thoughts back to maybe that little intention you set at the beginning of the class. Were you able to practice it with it, or did you maybe forget about it as well? Either way, perfectly fine. And then just take another deep breath in through the nose. And on an exhale, we bow forwards, thanking yourself for dedicating the last half an hour to your own mind, to your own body, to your own soul. Namaste. Thanks everyone for this short but sweet class. I hope I didn't run over. I didn't have a clock, but what time is it? Okay, 31. Perfectly on time. So I'll be back again next week and the week after until the end of June. So I can't believe it's already June. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out via our parks or via the chat here. I hope to see you guys on the mat soon, and I wish you all a wonderful day. Thanks everyone for joining. Thank you. Bye everyone.